Congratulations! One of the biggest wins of your career.
Definitely. Every fight now is the biggest win of my career. I can't really afford to be having a bad show or losing. You know, losing is losing, but as long as I learn something, you know, as long as I take something out of it, I think I'm a better fighter.
From the very first round, it seems like you had everything under control.
I did. After I was able to land a couple of shots, I noticed, you know, from the beginning of my career and beginning of this fight, once you catch somebody, they turn into they lose a little bit of what they're training for, and then they just go into instinct mode. And I knew I caught him a couple of good times in the beginning, and he wasn't thinking the way he should have been thinking. He was trying to get that back, and I knew I had the advantage at that point.
We knew. Well, maybe not we knew, but we expected that you should be the stronger guy, but we didn't expect you will be the faster guy.
Yeah, it's not really. You know, I am kind of big, and a lot of bigger guys aren't quite as fast. I just have a natural speed, I guess, and I'm not complaining about it at all.
Okay, this final right hook that ended the fight. Could you describe it?
It's a punch that always works for me, especially being a left-hander. They don't expect the right hand being really anything. A lot of left-handers, they rely totally on their left hand, and my right hook has come through for me quite often. And this fight, before the fight, I knew watching him that he's vulnerable to the right hook, and that being one of my good shots, I knew eventually I was going to catch him with it.
Did you expect more from Zimnocha?
No, I didn't actually expect. I expected less. You know, he was tough. He was coming forward. He was taking some shots that I didn't think that I was going to be able to take, and it kind of made me think. You know, this might go 12 rounds if he can take these kind of shots. But no, I didn't. He didn't do what I thought he was going to do, and he impressed me with his ability to keep coming forward.
If there will be an offer to rematch Zimnocha here in Poland, what would you say?
I'll do it for sure. You know, he deserves a rematch. You know, if I wouldn't have caught him, you know, who knows? I'm not saying that I'm a better boxer. I'm stronger, and I have that advantage. But fight could have went either way in 12 rounds.
Okay, but if other offers come to you from the United States, you won't wait for Zimnocha, right?
I'll wait for a while. You know. Well, it kind of depends on the offer. You know, I'm not gonna. He's a good fight for me because he's you know, as far as I'm concerned, he's the same ability. I'd give him a rematch, but you know, if it doesn't come reasonably fast, I don't want to be wearing myself down. You know, I'm 36 and I feel like I'm getting, you know, to the end. So you know, I'm not going to waste that much time waiting.
Okay, so finally, tell us, how did you like the experience of fighting on the stadium?
I loved it. I've done it once before, and that other time it was about midnight. It was great. The weather was perfect. Just a great atmosphere. I got the breeze. Everything. It was perfect. I loved it.